Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this awesome website, interior design website from scratch by using the Elementor Pro and the Wordpress. So let me show you the demonstration of the project which we're gonna make in this video from scratch. So let me refresh this website once, and after refreshing you can see that we have this animation coming here like this, and also you can see that this box is a little bit transparent at first, but when I hover on this it became the dark. And also you can see that we have our hero slider here. We slide from left to right. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome slider by using the Elementor Pro. Okay, so you can see that when I hover on this button we have this hover effect like this with this animation coming here, and also you can slide it by clicking on these buttons. Okay, then here you can see that when I scroll below we have this sticky header at the top. So if I scroll below to the website, the header is sticky at the top, and only this part of the header is sticky. Okay, so when I scroll below you can see that only this part of the header is sticky. So I will show you how you can make such type of header also. And okay, so let's and also we have this hover effect on this, and also we have this hover effect on these menus. Okay, so let's move to the next section. So let me refresh this once, and after refreshing you can see that we have these client logos here, and when I hover on this we have this cool type of animation coming here like this, and at last we have our, and this is our about us section. You can see that we have this type of layout here, and here we also have this hover effect, and you can see that we have here services section. So these are the services which you can slide it from left to right like this, and also you can slide it from right to left by clicking on these links, and also you can slide it by using the mouse like this. And also you can see that we have this hover effect on this. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of custom design by using the Elementor Pro step by step from start. Okay, so you can see that we have our this another section where if you click on these buttons or this, so the content will change according to this. You can see that. Okay, and also we have this hover effect on this. So I will show you how you can also make this type of section. And this is our awards and achievement section where we have this hover effect on these images. Then this is our case study section. So we have also our hover effect on these images, and also you can click on these buttons to make it slide from left to right. Okay, and I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can copy along and follow along with me. And here you can see that we have our this type of section where you can showcase all your website information like this, how many clients you have taken, how, and things like that. Okay, and you can see that we have our testimonial section at last where we have our testimonial like this. So you can also slide it from left to right like this. So this is our review section, and at last we have this awesome footer. So you can see that this footer is really looking good, and you can showcase all your, and also you can see that we have these images where you can showcase all your website images and all things like that. And also we have our social icon here. Okay, and also this is our scroll to top button. If I click on this button it will take me to the top of the website like this. And also if I click on these menus it will take me to its respective section. So suppose I click on the about, services, offer, testimonial, and contact. Okay, so it will take us to all the respective section. Okay, so let me show you the mobile part of this website, that this website is totally responsive for the mobile screen also. So let me refresh this, and you can see that the animations are perfectly working here, and we can also slide it from left to right and right to left. Okay, and also this is our mobile menu. You can see that we have this type of menu here. So let's go below. You can see that the animations are properly working here. We have our client logos, and this is our about us section. So let me show you quickly all the sections. You can see that this is fully responsive. You can also slide it like that by clicking on this also. And this is our this section. We can click on this to showcase the information inside this. Then you can see that we have this section here. Okay, and this is our case study section. Okay, these dots are a little bit not aligned properly, but we can do that by but we can do this easily. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have this section. Okay, this is our review section, which is also a slider. You can slide it from left to right like this. Okay, then at last we have our footer section where you can showcase all your information like this. Okay, and also if I click on this it will take me to the top of the website. So this is our mobile menu. If I click on this menus it will take me to its respective section like this. Okay, so I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can follow along with me. Also, you can get this pre-made website kit from the video description at very affordable rates. So all the links are in the description below. Okay, so let's go to the top of the website and we're gonna build this whole website from start, step by step. Okay, so let's start the video, and here you can see that I have installed a fresh WordPress installation. So let me show you the plugin which I'm using. So these are the plugins, Elementor Pro version. And let's go to the themes. Here you can see that we are using the official Elementor theme. So let's go to the settings, and we have to do some settings. So let's go to the Elementor, and here we find the settings. So in the settings, you have to do some settings if you are using the old version of the Elementor. But if you are using the latest version of the Elementor, then you have to just activate these nested elements from here. Else if you are using the old version of the Elementor, then you can activate this container, then this swiper library, and like this. Okay, so let's save the changes. And after saving the changes, what we have to do, we have to just go to the pages, and here we have to make some page. So first let me remove all the default pages which comes from the WordPress. So we can go here and we can remove all the pages. So let's add a new page. So here we have to add, so here we're gonna make the home page first. Okay, so for making the home page, so let's add a new page here. Okay, so let me write this home, and here we can choose the Elementor full width, and let's publish it. Okay, so let's go here and let's first upload all the images which are required for making this website. So let me go to the media files, and here we can select all the assets which are required for making this. So I have this folder, so I will give you all the images in the video description, so you can get these images and follow along with me step by step. So let's wait for these images to upload. Okay, so first we're gonna make this hero section here, and at last we're gonna make this header and footer. Okay, so first we're gonna make this hero section. Okay, so let's me upload all these images, and I will get back to the video once it's done. So you can see that all these images are uploaded here. So let's start, and we're gonna build the hero slider first. So let me go to the pages, and I'm gonna open my page. So let me go here, and we're gonna click on this edit. Okay, so after that we have to click on this option, and the page will open where we have to build this. Okay, so you can see that we're gonna build this first. So for making this, let me skip all of this, and here you can see that we have this, and it is our structure, so you can get it from this option. So this will help to go to each section of the website very easily. Okay, so for making this we have to click on this, and we're gonna add a flag box here. So let me add this container, and here we get to, and you can also name this here. So after naming these sections, this is very easy to go from one section to other section. And okay, so let's so here you can see that we have to give some fixed width. So the width will be 1300 pixel. And here we can add some padding also. So let me add the padding of 80 pixel, which we gonna remove at last. Okay, so this is only for the reference. So we can go here, and here we're gonna search for this widget, CAROUSEL. So you have to just search for this widget. So you can click on this widget also, and else you can drag and drop like this. Let me show you how you can drag and drop. So you can click, search it for here, and you can drag and drop this carousel widget. Okay, so here we have to choose only one slide right now, and we're gonna make the first slide, and after that we're gonna duplicate that, and just we're gonna change the content. Also slide and scroll will be one, and we can click on this slide, and here you can see that we have to make this full width. Go to advanced, remove all the padding. Okay, so then after that you can see that we have some images in the background. So for the images we have to click on this slide. So we can go to styles. Here you will find background type. So here we have to go to the media library, and we have to just select some images. So let me choose this image. Okay, so this image is, so here we have to choose the position, center and center. Display size would be cover. Okay, so these are the CSS rules. If you know the CSS, you are familiar with this. And we'll just click on this flex box, and here we have to make everything in the center. Okay, so and here you can see that we have this container here. So for making this container, what we can do, we can click on this, and we can just add a container here inside this. Okay, here you can see that okay, so one more thing we have to do, we have to just copy this color code. So for copying this color code, I have this Google Chrome extension, copy color picker tool. So you can use any other extension too. So let me go here, or you can just simply copy this color code. So I will give you this color code here, so you can just copy this. So what we can do, we can go to, let's first publish this, and we can go to, or let's click on this container. We can also click on this and we can write it here inside box. So this will be easy to understand which box is which. Okay, so here we can give this color, and we can go to plus icon, and here we can add this color theme 1. Okay, let's create it. So this color is done. So here you can see that we have this option. So right now you can see that we cannot manage the size of this box. So for what we can do, we can click on this and we can remove the color from here. So what we have to do, we have to just make this full width, and we can remove this padding also. So let's add another container inside this. Okay, so we can move this container now. You can see that. So let's click on this tiles, and here we can choose a theme 1. Okay, then you can see that we have this slide 1. So let's give a height to this. The height will be 500 width, or we can give the height of 600 also. Okay, so let me give the height of 700 right now. Okay, then we can click on this and we can make everything in the center inside box. So we can click on this and this, so we can make this left line. Okay, so we can make this right end. Okay, so now we can click on this inner container. We can also name this inner box most. So you can name your container whatever you want, so this will be easy to understand what you are doing. Okay, so here we can go to advanced. Here we can add some padding. Okay, so let's give some padding. So here you can see that we have this text. So we can go here and we can just drag and drop this, and here you can see that we can copy this elegant interior possibilities. So let me write here elegant interior possibilities. Spelling is wrong, but it's okay. So we can go to styles, and here we can make this white. Here you can choose the font of this. So let me choose the font Poppins. Okay, so let's increase the font size of this. So let's increase the font size to approx 45 pixel, and we can give the line height to this. So we can choose the EM value, and let's click on this 1.2 EM. Okay, so after that you can see that we have this text here inside this para. So we can just drag and drop another, and here you can also play with this white color. Here we can just using the Roboto font here. So you can see that this color is a little bit light. So for that, what we can do, we can go from here and we can make this color little bit lighter. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this button. So we can click on this and we can drag and drop this here, and we can write it here, read more. You can also give this button a link, but right now we are not giving this. Okay, so now you can see that we have this one more color. So we can go to the color picker tool and you can just copy the color code. So we can click on this button, and here in the background we can, so you can copy this color code from here, ACBD5E. Okay, so and here we can also play with the fonts. So let me give the border radius of 100 pixels, so it will be rounded, and we can also give some padding. The padding will be 15 pixel, and for the right and left padding would be 30, and for the left also padding would be 30. Okay, so this is looking good. If you want, you can also increase the font size of this. So let me increase the font size of this to 15 pixel. Okay, and so you can see that when you hover, the button has some effect. So for that we can click on this, and for the background we can make this white, and for the color let me do one thing. We have to save this color code. Let me save this color code here. Aim to create. Okay, so when we are here we can make this like this. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so this is the darker color, so we can use this theme one. And also you can see, and also for the hover effect you can choose so many hover effect here. So let's choose the pulse animation for this. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, so let me publish this one soft, so we can see that by here. So how this is looking. So you can see that this is not very end to end. So for making this end to end, we can click on this. So let's remove this padding, which I have told you we can remove this at last. So let's remove this padding, go to layout, and here we're gonna make this full width. Okay, so now you can see that this is end to end, but there is one more problem, that we have this padding here, but right now it is very end to end. What we can do, we can click on this hero section and we're gonna give some left to right 80 pixel padding. So let's give 80 and 80. And now, okay, so this will also, I think, not work. Okay, so let me remove this. So we can click on this inside box, and now we can give the 80 and 80 to this box. So you can see that this is working now, and also you can see that this box is a little bit stretched. So we can click on this inner box, then click on this most inner box, go to layout, and here we can make this 40, and let me see. Okay, so this is looking good now. We can also make this 35. Let me check. Okay, so now this is looking good. This is up to you how many watts width you want. So I like this, so let's give this. Also you can give some padding to this, so let's give the top padding of 80 pixel and bottom padding of 80 pixel also. So let's preview this. Okay, so now this is looking good. Okay, so let's publish. Okay, so our first slide is ready. Now what we have to do, we have to just go to carousel. Here you can see that we have this option. So let's duplicate this 3 times and let's publish. And after that you can see that, let me go here, and here we're gonna view the page. So it will be open our website in this. So you can see that we have this and also this slides, but we don't want these dots, we only want this navigation icon. So for adding the navigation icon, we can click on this carousel, we can go to content, and here we will find some settings. So let's reduce the delay time to 3 seconds, and here we have to remove the pause on hover, pause on interaction, we don't want this feature also, and the rest is okay. So we don't want the pagination also, we can make this none. So you will find this option, and here in the navigation also. Okay, so for the navigation, let's go to styles, and here in the navigation we can increase the font size of this. So let's make the font size 20, and for the background color we're gonna make this color this color. Okay, let's add some padding of 20 or 15. 20 is good. Okay, then we can also make this 25, and let's remove the padding to 15. So this is looking good now. So now what we have to do, we can go to hover, and here you can see that for the hover we have this darker shade. So let's click on this, and here we can use the theme one, and we can also make this white. So when we hover on this, we have this color option. Okay, so let me publish this once. Okay, then we have to have this arrows here at the in the left side. So for making this in the left side, we can go to carousel, go to content, and here we will find the navigation option. So you can see that we have this. So let's make this also to the this option. So now you can see that we have this vertical option, so we can choose the EM value, and we can go below, and here you can also choose the EM value. We can just make this little bit below. Okay, so 3.3 EM or 3.5 EM is good, and for the horizontal spacing we can choose the EM, and we can also add the 2 EM, and for this also we can add the 2 EM. Okay, so this, for this we have to add the negative values, so let's choose the 2M. Okay, so this is good now. So let's publish. I think our slider, our hero slider is ready. So let me refresh this once, and after refreshing you can see that if I click on this, our slide is perfectly working. Okay, so we have successfully built our hero slider, and you have to just replace all the images. So you can click on this slide to go to here, and from here you can choose this image, different image, and similarly for this slide you can go to this, and here also you can choose a different image, and also you can change the content of this. Okay, so I hope you can do that by yourself. So let's publish this, and let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that our hero slider is ready, and this is also perfectly working. Okay, so one more thing is left, that you will see that we have this hover effect here, this is a little bit transparent, then this is dark. So this is very simple what you can do. So let's me go to the slide 1. Okay, we can choose this and we can go to styles, and here you can see that we can reduce some transparency of this like this, and we here for the hover we can make this darker, so it will be like this. So let's publish, and let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that when I click on this, when I hover on this, the image it will become some transparent. Okay, so our first section is ready. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our client logos. So our hero slider is ready. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this client logo section. So for making this, what we can do, we can go to here and let's go to here, and we're gonna add a flex box here. So let me add this, and from here you can close all of this. So let's go to this, and here we're gonna write client logos. Okay, client logos. Then we can click on this. If I go here, you can see that we have this logos here. So for this we can go here and we can have this 1300 pixel advance. You can see that we have some spacing at the top, so let's give that 40 pixel, and 40 pixel is good. Then we can go to here and we can search for images. Okay, so let me go client logos, layout, and here we can choose the row, space between, and center. Okay, so now let's go here and we're gonna choose the images. So let me choose this image and let's duplicate. So let me count how many images are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so we have to duplicate this 6 times. So 3 is done, 4 5 and 6. Okay, so let me go here and we're gonna choose all the logos one by one. So let me choose another logo. Okay, so this logo is duplicated, I know. So we can click on this. Okay, so one more logo is left, so we can choose this, and the one which is duplicated we can choose this logo which is left, the brand name. Okay, so we can click on the publish. So right now you can see that we have this hover effect on this, and also this is a little bit smaller. So we can go to here and we're gonna add the 80%, or let's add 85%. Okay, so now we can click on this hover effect, and we can go to CSS filter and we can remove the whole saturation from here. And also when I hover we can add a bob effect, or you can add so many effects are there, you can like what you can add what you want. So let me, and we're gonna copy the styles and we're gonna duplicate paste all the styles everywhere like this. Okay, so this is the power of the Elementor, that you can make the layouts very easily and quickly if you know the CSS. So let's publish and let's refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this logo section also ready, and at last you can see that we have this border. So for adding this border we can click on this, you can go to styles, and here you will find the border property. Let's choose the solid, and here we can choose the 1 pixel, and here we can add border effect to this. So let me preview this. So this is looking good, but we want some shade of this, so we can choose this. Let me see. Okay, so this is also looking good. Now let's make this little bit this transparent or lighter. Let's make this more lighter. Okay, so let me see. So now this is looking good. Okay, so let's publish this also, and now we can see that we have this section. Okay, so for making this we can go to this, we can add a flashbox here. Here we're gonna choose the 2 section layout like this. Okay, so now what we can do, let me minimize this. Here we're gonna write about us. Okay, so let me go to this, and here we're gonna add 1300 pixel advance. We can add some padding, 80 to the top and 80 to the below. Then we can go here, we can remove all the padding. You can go here, remove all the padding here from also. Okay, then you can see that we have this. So let me go here, and here we're gonna add name of this, what we do. Okay, here we can add a theme to color, and here we can add roboto fonts. Okay, then you can see that we have this text here, so we can click on this and we can just drag and drop this here, and we can copy this from here and we can click on this. So let me go here and we can make this completely black. So we don't want to make this completely black, we can choose this color and we can name this here text heading color. So let's create. Okay, so now we can go to this and we can choose here pop-ins, and we can choose here pop-ins fonts. Okay, so let's increase the font size of this. So let me keep the font size to this 40 pixel, and we can go to this and we can add a BR tag after the life. So let's add a BR tag here. Okay, so and also we can increase the little bit line height. So let me choose the EM value, and here we can write 1.2 EM. Okay, then after that you can see that we can go here, and here we can add a text. So after that you can see that we have this. So let's me go here, and here what we have to do, you can see that we have this heading here. So we can click on this, and let me paste this here. Let me paste this here, and here you can see that we have some here, and here we can click on this. Here you can see that we have this, and we can decrease the font size of this, and here we have some 25 pixel, or we can make this 22 pixel. And after that you can see that we have this line. So for adding this line we can add a divider here. So let's add a divider, and here we can go to styles, and here we can choose this line little bit, or we can go here, and here you can see that border color. So we can copy this color code, and we can paste this color code here, and let's copy this, and we can click on this. Okay, and now you can see that if I go here, and you can see that we have like this. So now we have to add this button. So you can see that we have this, so we have to just copy this content from here. So let me copy this text from here, and we can go here and we can click on this. So now you can see that we have to copy make this button. So for making this button we can copy this button from the slider. So this is the beauty of the Elementor, that you can copy and paste any section from anywhere. So let me click on this, and from here we have to just drag and drop this button below this container. So like this. So now you can see that if I click on this about, so we can go to the layout, and here you will find this. So here we can add 30 pixel padding, or let me add 25 pixel. 30 pixel is good. Now you can see that here we have this button little bit aware. So for this also we can go to hover, we can make this black, and we can make this white like this. Also we can click on this button, we can add, go to the advanced, and here we can add 30 pixel. Okay, so let me publish this once. So keep publishing your changes, because sometime it don't work and you will lost all your changes. So now we can go here, and we can add an image. So let me drag and drop this image. So here let me choose this image, so which is similar to this. Here you can see that we have some border radius. So to this we can click on these images, and here we can add some 20 pixel border radius. So now you can see that we don't have space here, so we can click on this, we can go to layout. Here we can choose this, and we can make this center, and here we can add 50 pixel space to this. Now we have this image, so we can duplicate this image. We can click on this image, and we can let's choose this image from here, and now we can go to styles, we can make this. Also we can make this. So let me go here. Here we can choose the EM value, and here in the top we have to add some negative to this, negative value to this. Okay, like this. So let me see. Okay, like this, and we make this 20, and from the left also we can make this negative. Also we can click on this, and let's add 100. Okay, let's add 150. 120 is good. 1.0. I think 100 is good. So if I go here, and here you can see that this is perfectly working now. Okay, so let me publish this. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we have to make this. So let me refresh this here and show you the changes. So you can see that we have this, which is perfectly working. Now we have to make this slider. So for making this slider, what we can do, we can go to this flag box, and we can choose here two section layout. and here we can just drag and drop this. Here we can write here services, and now you can go here, and here you can see that we can make the width to 1400 and remove all the padding and all, and let's add 80 to the top and 80 to the below. And here also we can add theme 1. Okay, so now what we can do, let me copy this and we can paste this. First we have to remove this padding, because always remove the unwanted padding and always add your paddings. Okay, so now we can click on this. So let me go below and we can paste this below. So let me copy this text from here and we can click on this like this, and we can make this white. Okay, now we can go to this, and here we can make 30, and for the another container we can make the rest to 70%. Total is always 100%, so we can make this 30 and 70, so it is 100%. So now we have to make this center, and here we can add some values to this if you want. Let's keep this 20. So now you can see that we have this lorem ipsum, so we can copy this from here and we can paste this below, and we can, let's make this little bit whitish color like this. Okay, then you can see that we have this slider. So now we can go to this and we can search here for carousel. So let's drag and drop this carousel here. So now you can see that we have this slides. So we're gonna design the first slide. Okay, so we can name this left, and we can name this slide. Okay, then we can click on this carousel. So let me go to this, and here we're gonna make this 3. Okay, so here we're gonna make this 2, here we're gonna make this 1. So let's me click on this advanced, remove all the padding, go to first slide, make this full width, go to advanced, remove all the paddings. Okay, then you can see that we have this. So now we have to click. So let me go here and we can drag and drop a container. Okay, so let's make this full width and we can remove all the padding. Now we can go to styles, and here we can choose the image for this. So the image is this, so you can choose any image. So let me choose this image, any. Okay, so let me choose this image, or we can choose this image also. Okay, so this image, then we can make the center and center, replace size would be cover. Okay, so now you can see that we have some height here, so we can click on this slide one, go to layout, and or else we can click on this container, go to layout, and here we're gonna give some height. So let's give the height of 400 pixel. Let's go to styles, and here we're gonna go to border radius, we can give the border radius 20 pixel. Okay, let me go to the background overlay, and here also we have to give some color. So let me decrease the opacity of this. So let's increase the opacity to little bit to this, match this. Okay, and when you hover, the opacity will be more, so we can click on this. So when we hover on this, so we have some more opacity like this, or we can make this black color if you want, like this. Okay, so let me publish this once, and you can see that now go to this plus icon, we can drag and drop a container. So now we can see that we have this, so we can, so now you can see that we have this container, and inside it we don't have any box. So we can click on this main container, we can go to the layout, and we can choose the flex box, and we can make this to end. Okay, so now we can have this. So now what we can do, first we have to copy this one text. So we're gonna copy this text, and let me go here, and here we're gonna write transforming rooms, anything. So let me write it here, transforming rooms. Okay, we can go to styles, and we can decrease this to 25 pixel. Okay, and also we can go to the main box. This is the main box. We can go to advanced, and here we can add some padding of 30 pixel. or let's keep the 20 pixel or 10 pixel is good. Okay, so now we can go to the content, and here we can add a br tag, HTML br tag, so it will give a line break. Okay, like this, and we can also decrease the line height of this 1.1 em. So now we have to put this icon, so we can search it for icon widget here, drag and drop this, and we can click on this container layout, make this center. Okay, like this, perfect. Now we can go to this, here we can choose for arrow. Let me see. Okay, so we can choose any arrow. Let me choose this arrow like this. Okay, so now we can see, so for this we can go here, we can choose this, or we can make this white, something like that. So this is looking good, and also we can play with this icon size. So we can play with the icon size of this. Let's keep this 45, and we can also rotate this. We can add some negative 100. We can add some negative values to this. Okay, so this is looking good, minus 40. So this is like that, and we can also, so we can go to this container, we can go to advanced, and we can remove the padding here. So this is looking good now. So now let me publish this one, save this. So now we have to add this text which is up. So for that we're gonna use the CSS property absolute. So this box is relative by default, so we're gonna add a text heading. Let's drag and drop. So this is, we can just drag and drop this. Here we can write 01, make this completely white, or we can make this little bit transparent also, and here we're gonna make this Poppins font. We can increase the font size to 30 and 40 pixel. Okay, now we go to advanced. Here we can choose the position absolute, and here we can make this. Here we can choose the like this. Okay, so this is looking good now. Okay, so this is done, and when you hover, the color will become dark like this. Okay, so we have this, this is also done. So we can choose this slide. Let's go to carousel. Here we can remove the rest slide. So let me duplicate this 4 or 5 times. Okay, like this, and also we have to give some distance between this, so the distance would be 30 pixel. Okay, so this is looking good now. Now we can go to content. Here we will find the settings. Here you can see that we have this offset. So the offset will be in the right direction, and the value will be, let's keep this 400. So this will not be visible here, so let's publish once, and let's refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have these values here, and also this is looking like this. Okay, so what we can do, we can go to slides, and here you can see that this is looking like this. Okay, so what we can do, let me go to this, go to settings, and here we can write 500. Let's publish this once again. Let's refresh, and after refreshing you can see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can go to slides, and here we can make this 1. Okay, let's publish this again, and let's refresh this once more time. After refreshing you can see that we have like this. So for this we can choose the 200 offset, and after saving you can see that when we refresh we have this type of, so this will work. Okay, and we can also slide it. So now we have to make this navigation icon, and also we don't want these dots here, so we can click on this carousel, and we can go to content, and here you can see that we have the navigation. So let's go to the pagination first, and we can remove this none. Okay, now we have this navigation. So for the navigation we can also make this here, and let's, for the horizontal position we can choose the em value. Let's make this below, and this would also be below. Now we have this em value, so now we can click on this. So you can see that the arrow is moving to the left direction like this. Okay, so we can make this 16.5, and for this also we can make this 16.5, and the value will be em. Okay, so you can see that so the value would be 16.5 em. So if I preview this, you can see that we have this exact here. So now let me first go here, and here in the navigation, if I go to this, and here we can choose this color, and we can make this white, and we can also have this border radius of 100, or we can keep this square also, because we are using everywhere the square only. So let me keep the padding of 15. Okay, so let me preview. So you can see that we have something like this. So now what we can do, we can go to this, and we can go to this navigation, and here the below one we can add some border, add some spacing to move this below. Or you can see that we have this end to end, or you can play with this also, or you can make this little bit close like this, so it will be like this. Okay, and also we can also add this little bit below. So let me make this 45, and this also to 45 pixel. So let me see. So this is now looking good. Just we have to make this little bit left line more. So let me make this to 18 pixel and see. Okay, so this is little bit more, so let me make this 17.5, a little bit here 17.3. so this is now looking good. And also you can see that we have this value, so we can make this to this. Okay, now we can go here, and here we have to go to the layout, and here we can add some gap to this 40. So let me see, and here also we can make this 50, or we can make this 60 pixel. So now this is looking good. Okay, so you can also play with this sizing to make this arrows little bit there. Just now let me see, and we're gonna refresh this, and after refreshing you can see that we have the slider perfectly working, and also we can slide it from left to right. Okay, now this is also looking very good. Now just you have to add some padding and all to this according to your, and you can make this perfect. Okay, you can also make this to the left line by using this. Okay, now you have to just change the content of this. Just click on this, go to here, and just replace the image from your side, whatever image you want, like this. So this will be look good. Okay, and for this padding you can see that we have some corners not proper, so we can click on this, or we can click on this, so wherever the padding is, or you can click on this also and add a little bit padding to this 10 padding, so it will be like this. Okay, it will be like this for all. So you can just add this padding to all of this by clicking on this. Okay, so I hope you understand how you can play with it. And for this arrows also, you can go to this and go to this carousel, and you can go to this navigation, and here you can put some more value to the left, like 18. Let's see, so we can put 18.3 something. Okay, so 18.5 will be good, so let me make this 18.5. so I think this would be works. Okay, so this is work, and after that we can also put this value. So let's publish. So now let's refresh this, and after refreshing you can see that we have this. So also you can see that this is not aligned properly. For aligning it, you can go to this, and we can make this like this, so this will be aligned at the top. Okay, so we can refresh this. Okay, so this is looking good now. Also you can click on this to make this like that. Okay, so let's move to the next section, where we're gonna make this tab section now. So for making this section, what we can do, we can go here and we can choose this section. So let me choose 1300, and we can name this here offers. You can go to advanced, and we can add 80 here and 80 here. Also you can see that we have this, So now you can click on this, and we can also click on this, paste, and here we can go to layout, and here we can make this. Here we can write what we offers. Okay, then, or we can copy this from here. We can go here and we can write it like this. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this. So for that we can search it here for tabs. So let's drag and drop these tabs below. Okay, we have this. Now we can go here. So let me publish this once. So now you can see that we are using this tabs option. So now what we can do, you can see that we have this. So we can click on this. So let me write here design consultancy. We can write it here design consultancy, and we can duplicate this because I don't want to write all this text here. It will make the video long. So now you can see that we have some additional settings which is not our use. So now you can see that here we have the tabs. Okay, so for the tabs color, when the tabs are not active, we want this type of effect. Okay, so you can see that right now it is completely white. We can make this white. Okay, and here we have the border option. We can add some border to this. So let's get the border of 2 pixel, and the color would be this, and also the border radius would be 100. Okay, and for the titles we can use this theme too, and also here we can use the Roboto, whatever font is this, and we can use this, and we can okay, and here we can add the 600 pixel, or let's keep the 500 pixel only. Let's increase the font size like this. Okay, then you can see that on so we have this tabs on hover, we have added this, but on the hover we have to add this color, and also for the borders we have to keep the border to this only, like this. And also you can see that when this is active, we want this color, so you can choose this. And also for the borders we can add 2 here, and this would be also like this. Okay, so let me go to this, and we can remove some tabs from here. Go to styles, and we can add gap between tabs will be 20, or we can add 15. Okay, like this. So let me publish this once, and here you can see that we have this hover effect also. So for the hover effect we can go to hover, and here you can see that animation. So here you are so much animation, but we gonna choose the bob effect like this. Okay, like this. So you can preview this from here. So right now you can see that this is also working, and now we can go to this. So now you can see that we have this. So now if I go here, we have this tab 1, inner tab 1. So we can click on this, we can choose this 2 section. Okay, and we can remove all this padding, and inside this we have a container, so we can also remove this padding, and also we can remove this padding. Okay, so now you can see that we have these tabs. If I go here, distance from content, we can add 30, add it here 40. So now we can add an image here. Okay, so let me choose the image. So this is a vertical image, so we can choose this image, this one. Also we can go to styles and add the border radius of 20. Okay, and now you can see that we have this, so we can copy this from here, and we can go here, and here we can copy this, paste this. Now we can click on this, we can paste this. So now we can see that we have this tab here, layout. Here we can make this everything in the center. Okay, so here we have 25. Okay, and here you can see that we have this icon. So for that we can search it for your list, icon list, and we can drag and drop this here. Now we can remove this, and here let me have this, and here we can write this, and you can see that so here we can click on this, we can choose this arrow from here, and also we can go here, styles and icons. Here we can make this theme 2. Okay, or we can make this theme 1, and let's increase the font size. Let me choose this only, theme 2. Okay, then we can go to this text here, and here also we can make this little bit darker, or we can go here and choose the heading color. Here you can play with the font size, fonts pop-ins. Okay, let me increase this little bit like this, and let's make this 500. So now we can go to this, and here we can duplicate this multiple times, and here we can add 20 or 10. So this is looking good. You have to just change the content of this. Okay, then what we can do, we can go to tabs. Here we can go here, and here we can remove all the tabs, and just we can duplicate all of these tabs from here like this. So let's publish. So after publishing, let's me wait for it to save. So let's go here, and we're gonna refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have these tabs here, and also when I click on this, this is not working because we don't have changed any content. So let me click on this, so we can choose this, and we can go here, and here we can replace the images. So when we click on this, you can see that the images are changing. So in the same way you can replace the text and all. Okay, and here you can see that we have this tabs here, advanced. Here we can add 30 to the top, or 20 is good. Let's publish. So we have successfully built this also, and let me refresh this. Okay, so if I click on this, this is properly working. Just you have to change this text and all. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's move to the section where we're gonna make this awards and achievement. Let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this awards and achievement section. So for that we're gonna go to this, and here we can again choose the 1300, and here we can go to advanced, and here we can add 80 to the top and 80 to the below. So now you can see that we have this type of layout. So for making this, what we can do, we can add a container here. Okay, we can add a container here, and let's name this container awards. Okay, then this will contain this text and all. So we can add this, and we can paste this, and we can duplicate this. Let's keep the heading between these dividers, and we can make this page between center. So now you can see that we have this text. So let me copy this text here, and we can click on this and paste this. Now we can click on this, and here we can add 40. Okay, let's publish. Now you can see that we have this. So now we can use the grid here. So let's drag and drop. Okay, so this will not work. So now what we can do, we can click on this, and here from clicking we can add a new container here like this. So we can make this full width, and inside this we're gonna add a grid here. 2 3 4 5. Okay, then after that we can make this 1 4 5. We can go to advanced, remove this, we can go to this and remove this. Okay, so here you can see that we have this image. So we can choose this image. So let me choose this image, and you can see that we have this text here, simple. So let me go here, and here we can drag and drop this text, and we can copy this from here, and for this we can make this center. This is a container, so we can make this center and center. Okay, we can make this theme one. So now this is done. We can go to this container, and we can add some padding to this 30 or 20 pixel. Okay, so now what we can do, we can have this container. So let's duplicate this 5 times, 4, and we can duplicate this one more time. So this is 5. Now you have to just click on this container, this, and here we can add 30. Okay, now we can click on this and we can choose this. Just you have to replace this text, all of this from here. Okay, and this. So let's click on this. Also you can see that we have this hover effect on this, so this is very easy. You can click on this, go to this, and here in the hover you will find so many options. We can choose the grow, so we can copy this and we can paste this here, so it will be automatically copied here. We can paste this, and we can also paste this. Okay, let's publish. Then after that, let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that this section is also ready here. Now what we can do, we can remove some from here. So let me remove this 40, or we can remove the whole. Give this 50 pixel. Let's publish. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this recent case studies section. So for making this, what we can do, we can add a container here, simple container, and we can again make this 1300 advanced. Remove all the padding from here, add 80 to the top and 80 to the below, and we can name this here case studies. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can simply copy this from here, we can paste this here, and again we can copy this text and we can go here and paste this here. Okay, then we can make this like this, and here you could find that this text, so we can copy this text and we can paste this here. Okay, now you can see that we have this, so we can choose for carousel widget. We can drag and drop this here below. So now you can see that we have these 3 sections here, so we can make this like this, and also you can see we have the slide one, make this full width and like this. So now you can see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can add a container. Okay, make this here, we can make this full width. Now we have to add this image, so we can click on this container, go to styles, and here in the background we can choose the image. So let me choose this image, make this center, and display size would be cover, and here in the advanced we can make this 30. We can go here, and here in the border we can add this 20 pixel. Okay, so now you can see that we have some gradient color here. So let me first add this text. So let me click on this, and also we can click on this, add this. Okay, now we can click on this container layout, and here we can give some height of 400 pixel is good, 450 pixel, and we can click on this, and here we can make this at the end like this. So now click on this, here we can see that we have some effect here. So we can click on this gradient, and here we will find this, and here we will find this, and let's okay, so here we can play with the opacity of this. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, so we have to go to background overlay, and here we can add a gradient. So we can choose this color and this color. Okay, and for this color we can make this completely transparent, and for this color we can choose this. Okay, so now you can make this completely white, and here you can write lighting or anything whatever you want. So let me write this lighting, and we can go to styles and we can play with the font size of this little bit smaller. So let's make this 25, and we can make this little bit whitish in color, something like this. Okay, and we can go here and layout, we can make this 15, and also we can go here and let's increase the font size of this to 26. Okay, so this is good. Now we can add some more padding to this, like this. So now you can see that when we hover, we have this little bit more darker color. So we can go here, go to styles, and here in the hover we can add a gradient, and this gradient would be this, and this would be this, so like this. Okay, so we can also, this will not work here I think, so we can add this in the background overlay. Here we can put like this, and let's add this theme 1 and this theme 2, like this theme 2. Okay, and the opacity will be more. Like this. So here I think we have this blackish one instead of this, so let me make this completely black. Okay, so this is almost looking similar. So now what we can do, we can go to this slide carousel, and here we can duplicate this slide like this, and here we can choose the 3, and here we can choose the, okay, so here we can choose the 1. So when we slide it, it will be move like that. 30 pixel would be the space between all the slides. Yes. Okay, so now we have to go to this, and here in the settings we have to make this 300, and we don't want the pause on hover interactions, and also for the navigation we can remove this, and for the pagination also we have to just keep the dots. Let's go to the pagination, and here we can add this theme color, and this color would be this, and this would be 10, and the spacing would be 20. Also we can click on this carousel, here we can add 30. Let's publish. Okay, so let me see, and here we're gonna refresh this. After refreshing you can see that our case studies is also working, and also we can slide it from left to right like this. Just you have to change the content of this. Okay, so now you can see that we have our this section, review section and footer. Only 3 sections are left, and the header and footer. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our this section where we have this lady. Okay, so for making this section, what we can do, we have to you can check out that here we have a 3 section layout. So for that, what we can do, we can go here and here, then we can click on this. We actually want this type of layout, so what we can do, we can write it here. So let's write a section name here, let's write it here CTA, and after that what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can write 1300 full width, and here we can go and just add 80 pixel to the top and 80 pixel to the bottom padding. Okay, then you can see that we have this image in the center. So for this we can drag and drop an image from here like this. So let's go here, and here you can see that we are getting some padding, so we can remove this padding from here, and also we have this container, with some padding. So always remove the extra padding which are available in your designs. Okay, then we can click on this image and let's choose the image which we are using there. So this is the image. So after that, what we can do, we have to add this. So for adding this, what we can do, we can just copy and paste these things from the top like this, and here we can add this title below this, and just we have to add this text here like this. And also you can see that we have this lorem ipsum here, and also we can, let's copy this from here. But what you can do, you can just drag and drop this lorem ipsum and we can paste the styles like this. So what we can do, we can come here and from here we can copy this and we can click on this and paste styles, so it will be automatically paste the styles of this. And also you can remove this because we don't have this in here. So then after that you can see that we have to add a container. Okay, so this container will contain an image. So let's add an image, and this image will contain the signature of that. So let's add this signature here, and we can go to styles and left align this, and after that we have to copy this and we can paste it below, and here we have to write add founder. So we can come here and we can write add founder. Okay, and we can go to styles and we can just make this 500 like this. Okay, then we can click on this and go layout, and from here we can make this like this, and we can add 30 pixel to the spacing. And for this container we can add 50 pixels something like this. Okay, so let's publish, and after that you can see that we have this section. So for making this section, so what we can do, we can go here and we can get to these containers, and here we can remove the padding and all from here. And here what we can do, we can add a line height here. Okay, not the line height, list icon list. So we can just drag and drop this and we can remove the first one. Okay, now you can see that we have this happy client review. So let's write it here, happy client review, and from here you can choose the font which you like. So let me choose this. Okay, so you can choose any font, means any icon according to you. And let's go here, and here we're gonna replace this from this, and here you can see that we can go to text, and here we can choose the Poppins font. So let's choose the Poppins font from here, and we can also go here and we can make the theme too. So let's make the 500 pixel, and for the default we can make the capitalize. Okay, we can make the capitalize here, and let's see, and we can increase and decrease some padding of this. Okay, now you can see that we can go here and we can write here counter. So let me drag and drop this counter here, and we can remove this number from below. And okay, so let me add 234, and for the number suffix we can add plus. Okay, so here we can go here, and from here we can choose the color of this heading color, and also we can align this to this, and also we can increase some fonts. So let me choose the Poppins font here, and also we can make the 700 pixel. So let's keep the 600 pixel only, and let's increase the font size a little bit. Let's make this 70. Okay, then you can see that we have this container, so we have to just duplicate this container 3 times, and you can see that we have this. So this is the parent container of this. We can go to layout, and from here we can make this page in the center like this. Okay, so this is looking good now. Okay, so now if I go here, you can see that we have something like this. Okay, and also you can go here and make this we can click on this and make this space around something like that. Okay, let's publish. Okay, so you have to just update all the content of this. Okay, so let me refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built this also. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this testimonial section. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make the testimonial section. So for making that section, what we can do, we can just go here and we can choose the two section layout here, and here we can rename this and add reviews. Also you can see that we have full width here, so we can make this full width. Okay, then we can go to advanced, and here we can add 80 pixel to the top and 80 pixel to the bottom. Okay, then here we can go to advanced, remove all the padding. Here similar for this, remove all the padding. Okay, so now you can see that we have this image here. So what we can do, we can just drag and drop an image here, choose this, and here we can choose that image. So let me choose that image. So this is the image. Okay, so this is the image, and we can go to styles, and here we can choose the border radius of 20. Okay, now we can go here, and here we have to choose this color. So let's click on this, and here we can choose this color like this. Okay, then click on this review layout, and here we can click on this space between. We can remove this. Okay, then click on this container which have this effect. Okay, so here you can also add the border radius of 20. Now we have to give us gap to this little bit, so this type of gap. So for that we can click on this reviews, and here we can add the gap of 20. Okay, very small gaps. This is also big. Let's keep this 10 or something. Okay, so this is looking good. Now what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can search for carousel. Okay, so this is the carousel widget which we gonna use for making the testimonial. Here we can make this one. We can also make this one. Okay, so what now we can do, we don't want let me go here, keep the 300 pause on hour. Let's close this. We only want, you don't want the navigation, we only want the pagination. Okay, so now we can click on this carousel, go to advanced and remove all the padding. Okay, if I go below, we have these 3 slides, so we can click on this carousel and we can remove the rest slide. Click on this slide 1, and here we can make this full width, and this will remove all the padding. Okay, so now what we can do, let's me go to the top, and here we can copy this. Okay, let me click on this and paste it here, and similarly we have to copy this, and we can click on this, paste this. Okay, then after that we have this, so we can just copy what our client have to say. We can go here, and here we can write what our client to say. Okay, so here you can see that we have this type of layout. You can just replace the text with the actual name or something. Okay, like this. Okay, so what we can do, we can click on this container, and we can go to advanced, and we can add here 50 pixels something. Let's try this. So this is looking good. We can go to container, and we can make everything in the center like this, Okay, then we have this. So for that, let me copy some from here, and we can come here and paste this. Okay, so and now we have ratings, so we can search for the rating here, rating. So we can just drag and drop this rating here like this. Also you can decrease and increase how much rating you want to give someone, because I want to give 3 and 5, so I think we can also give 3.5 something. So this don't work here, so this 3 or 4 something. So let me give this 4, and after that you can see that we have this. So for that you can also use an image box, drag and drop this image box, and you can go here and like this. Okay, then you can go here and let's try to use an image box here like this. Okay, so image resolution is here. I think we image this is good, but I think let's try to insert the border radius for candidate pixel. Okay, then we have this name and all, so let me go here and we can write it here any random name, Olivia Rush. Okay, and here we can write its designation, I think. Okay, so address something, Georgia, Russia, you can write anything here. Okay, then we can go here and here you can see that we have this image, so we can remove this like this. Let's make this 20 pixel. Okay, we can go to this content, and here for the title we are using this color, so let me go here and use this, and here we can add Poppins font. Okay, like this, and here you can see that we have this Georgia, Russia, so we can go to the box and image spacing and content spacing we can adjust like this. Okay, we can make everything in the center also from here. Let me make this. Okay, so this is looking good now. Okay, so you can adjust it like this. Okay, so this is done, and also what we can do, we can go to this container which contains this carousel. Okay, so this is the carousel, so this is the slide, and I think we can adjust the right like this. So let's keep this something like this. Okay, like this. So I think everything is done. Now what we have to do, we can click on this and we can make this everything flex like this, so it will be easy to add some spacing and all if you want like this. Okay, let's keep this 20 is good like this. Okay, so now what we can do, we can click on this carousel and we can just duplicate this. So 3 times is good, and also we can go to styles and go to the pagination, and from here we can add 10. Okay, and also we can make this theme too, and let's add 50. Okay, so you can see that I think we have just drag and drop this image box, so we have to just drag and drop this image box inside this. Okay, and we can click on this and let's see that we have this here. Okay, so let me increase this to this like this, and let me make this 80 pixel. Okay, this is looking good now. And also we can go click on this slide one, and here we can add 30 something, so 20 is good. Just we have to click on this and we can add a manual of 40 to this. So this is looking good now. Okay, then we can go here and we can click on this carousel. We can remove the rest and just duplicate this 3 times. So let me publish this once. So let's wait for it once, and let's come here, and here we're gonna refresh this. Okay, so if I go below, you can see that we have this here, and also this rate, we have this slider. So for that, what we can do, we can click on this slide, and we can make this slide 70%. Also we can make this 70%. Also you can make this 20%, so you can adjust its width according to you. And for the pagination, we can click on this carousel, click on this for the pagination. For the pagination, what we can do, we can go here. Okay, so we have these dots here. For the pagination, what we can do, we can click on this custom position, and here we have the option to fix this. Okay, so let's wait for it to load once. Okay, it is I don't know why it is not showing here. Let me click this horizontal position, and from the vertical position we can click 26 or so. Now it is shown. Actually it was hidden, I think, behind. Okay, so something like that. We can also increase this, but I'm gonna keep this something 11. And for the hover effect we can make this like this, so when someone hover we have this color. Okay, so let's publish, and we can go here and let's refresh here, and let's wait for it to come. Okay, so you can see that this is perfectly working now and also looking good. You have to just change the content and all. If you want to separate this heading at the top, you can also do that. Just keep this much in the testimonial, something like that. Okay, so this section is also done. So now we're gonna focus on our header and footer and the mobile responsiveness part. Now let's move to the final part of some videos. So where we're gonna make the header and footer. So let me open the theme builder from here. Okay, so and also one more thing you can do, that you can go to the settings, reading, and you can choose the static page to home page. Okay, so this was missed, I think. So let's go to the footer, and we're gonna make the footer first. So you can see that we have this type of footer here. So for making this footer, what we can do, first we have to make the main section. Okay, so this is the main section. So let's name this footer main, something like that, and here we can give some so here we can give some 1400 pixel, and let's go here, and here we can go and do the theme one. Okay, and here we're gonna remove the padding. Here we're gonna give 18 and 80 to this. Also we can go to the container below. So this is the first container. It will contain this upper part. Okay, so what we can do, you can see that we have this 4 section here. So we can write this first box, something like that, and here we can go, and here we can enter I think 1 2 3 4 5 boxes. So you can go here, remove all the padding. Let me duplicate this 5, and this is the first box, and here we can make this everything in the space in center. Okay, so now what we can do, we can go here and we can drag and drop this here. Here we can write aura interiors, and we can make this in the center. Okay, and we can make this in the center. Okay, so here we can click on this. Okay, and here we can make this style, and here we can write color. So let me go here, and we're gonna copy this color code. So let's go to the styles, and here we can copy the color code AC8DFE. So let me go here, and here I'm gonna write at the rate AC3FE. Okay, I think one color code is made. AC8D5E. Okay, 8D5E. Okay, so we get that, and we can click on this. Also, we can write it here font style italic, something like that, and we can go here and we can make this white. And also you can do one more thing, you can add a PR tag here, so it will be in the next line. So now we can go here and we're gonna add a Poppins font here. So let's add the Poppins font here, and we're gonna increase the font size of this to 33 pixel. Okay, also we can make this something like this, and let's increase and let's make the line height a little bit more, like this. Okay, let me publish this one, that condition and entire site. So now what we can do, we have to add this link. So for adding this links, we can go here, then we can search for list, then just drag and drop this. Here we can remove this like this, and here we can write all the links. So write this home, and here we can write about us, services, and here we can write testimonials, and here we can write contact. Okay, just keep this contact us. So now we can do we can go to the text, and here we can search for any font. Roboto is good, so let me make this like this, and here for the space we can choose this 10. Okay, then we can copy this and we can paste this everywhere. Let's paste this, let's also paste this here, and let's paste this here also. Okay, now what we can do, we can click on this middle one, and you can see that we have everything properly aligned here. Okay, so just make keep this. We can go to this container, this box, and here we can make this to the end like this. And similarly for this, we can go to this, and we can keep this at the end. Okay, like this. So if I publish this, and you can also preview this from here. So this is looking good now. Also, what we can do next, we have this section. So now what we can do for adding this section, we can minimize this whole section and we can open this. So now you can see that we have first box. So you can click on this footer main and add a new container. So it will add a new container below this. Just name this second box. Okay, so then we can go here, and here we can add some image. So we can click on this, and here we can add space written like this. So let me go here, and here we're gonna copy, add some images here. For the images, we have these images. Okay, so these all are the images. So we can click on this, and here we can, for the link we can choose the media URL, and for the lightbox we can run this here. So when you click on this, it will open in this like that. Okay, and from here we can add some buffer radius 20. Okay, like this. So let me duplicate this. So this is 6 total. So we can duplicate this again, and we need one also. I think this 6 is done. 3 and 3 6. So now what we can do, we can click on this, and here we can add 30, 20. Okay, then we can go to this footer main layout, and here we can make everything in the center. Here we can add 40, 50, 60. Okay, let me publish this from here, and after publishing, let's go to the Aura 2 once, and here we're gonna refresh and see that footer is working here now. Also, now let's make this sections here. So for making this, we can again click on this footer main, and we can add a new container here. So here we can write third box. Okay, third box, and here we can remove this padding and all. So now you can see that we have this text. So for adding this text, we can copy this from here, and we can go to this, and here we can choose this, and here we can write this, and we can go here, and here we can add a BR tag. We can make this in the center, and we can add this color. Okay, so now just to duplicate this, we can go to third box, and here we can make everything space between like this. Okay, so this will be in the left line, and this will be in the right line. You can also preview this from here like this. Okay, so now what we can do, we have to add a social icon here. So this social icon will be in the last, or we can keep this in the center. Let's keep this in the center. Okay, so we can just add this. So I think center will more looks good rather than this. So let's keep this here in the center. So we can go to this official color custom, and I think this color is this. So we can make this transparent like this. Also we can remove the padding first, make this 0, so it will be tweak little bit to the like this, and here we can make this or what color we have here. So we can, let's keep this black only, which color we have there, and we can, let's play with the sizing of this. Let's make this sizing 20 pixel, and we can add some spacing. Let's add the spacing of 15 something. So let's keep this 23, 22, and you can add the spacing according to you. So this is like that. And if you want to add some custom more, you can just duplicate this and you can click on this and you can search it for your anything. You can add like this Twitter. So let's add this Twitter. Okay, so and also you can add some animations. So let's make the hover, and here you can see that we have this. So we can click on, so when you hover on this, the color will change. Also you can add some hover animation like grow and all like this. So you have so much animation, you can check out there. Okay, so just you have to change the content of this, add some address and all. So let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this, and successfully this is also working. So now we'll move to the final section of the footer. Again we're gonna use this, so let's click on this, and for this I think what we can do, we don't want to use this, so let's add a new container here like this. So this will be full width, and we can go to styles, and here we can add the theme one. Okay, we can search it for your list. Let's search it for a list here, and we can just drag and drop this, and we can go here, and here we can write copyright, and here we can write copyright 2024 aura interiors, all rights reserved. Okay, then we can click on this, and here we can go to layout, and we can make everything in the center, and we can click on this icons, and we can make this white. We can make this text also white. Okay, I think the color is little bit darker here, so we can click on this, and let's make this little bit darker, so it will be separated from this little bit like this. Okay, and also we can add some padding to this. Let's add some padding of let me see, 13 pixels is looking good, and we can also play with this font size. You can go here, so let me keep the font size Poppins, and let's make this a little bit like this 13. Okay, 14 looking good I think. So let's publish. Okay, so let's refresh this, and after refreshing, let me see. So here you can see that we have built this, but there is one issue that the spacing is little bit more. So if you want to keep this like this, you can keep, but we can remove some spacing from here, make this 40 pixel I think. So if I preview this, so this is now looking good. Also you can remove some padding from the top and all according to you. Okay, so I think this is looking good. Okay, so let's also add this scroll to top button. So when you click on this, it will take you to the top of the website. So for that, what we can do, we can just click on this, and we can search it for icon. Just drag and drop this here, and here we're gonna choose for arrow, and we can click on this any arrow you want. So I'm gonna choose this, and from here go to this. Here we have to find this as fixed position, make this right and below, and for the horizontal we can add this, and here we can add 60. Okay, and now we can see which color is this. So we can also choose this color only like this, and here in the link we can add hero. So when someone click on this, we can add a CSS ID at the top hero, so it will take to that section. Okay, so you can see that we have this here. You can also add some animations if you want. So when you hover on this, you will get some animations. Click on this, and here we can add this text color. Here we can add grow animation like this. So if I refresh this here, you can see that we have this now, and when I click on this, we don't have some linking, that's why it is not working here. Okay, so everything is done I think. So let's move to the final part where we're gonna make the header. So let me add this hero CSS ID here, hero, and let's publish. and let's we refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that nothing will change here. But if I click below and if I go here and click on, so you can see that it is taking me to the top of the website like this. So let's move to the final part of the video where we're gonna make the header. The video where we're gonna make the header of the website. Okay, so for making the header, first we have to go to appearance and menus, and here we have to add some menu. So let's click on this final menu and click on this create menu. Okay, so now you can see that the menu we have home, about, services. So we can just click on this home, and for the custom links we can write it here about and about. Okay, about, and then after that we have this services, home, about, services, and also we have our offers and testimonial here. So we can click on this, we can write here offers, we can write it here our offers. Okay, then we have testimonials and contacts, so we can write it here testimonials. So this is the CSS ID which we're gonna add in the sections, so to make this move to that section when we click on this menu. Okay, so we can go here and we can go to the theme builder, and let's open this theme builder here. Let me click on this header, and we have to add a new header here. So first we're gonna make this below header, and then we're gonna make the top header, or let's make the top header first only. So let's add this and add this. So we have to make this separate. Okay, so first we have to make the top one. So for making the top one, you can see that we have two sections here. So let me add a two section only. So we can choose this, let's choose this, and here we can make this header one. Okay, here we can go this, and here we can add 1400, remove all the padding, and here also we can remove the padding, here also we can remove the padding. Okay, then we can go here, and here you can see that we have this social icons. So let's drag and drop the social icons, and you can see that the social icon is properly left aligned. So we can click on this, make this left align, and here we can choose the custom, and here we can make this like this, and this color would be this one, and let's increase this one, and here we can decrease the padding, and let's add the spacing between this to 10, and let's make this 20. Okay, so this is the header one, and we can add some okay, so we can add some padding at the top. Padding would be 10 pixel, and for the bottom padding also we can add 10 pixel. So this is looking good. This is looking good or not? Okay, so let me remove these paddings from here now. Okay, let me make this everything in the center. Okay, then what we can do, we can click on this, and we can click on this, we can make this something like 30 pixel. Okay, we can make this. Let me first add this other sections here. For adding this, what we can do, we can choose the icon list again, and we can drag and drop this, and we can make this like this. Okay, and we can click on this. Here we can add 5 pixel to the top and 5 pixel to the bottom. Okay, then you can see that we have this here. So suppose we can click on this icon list here, and here we're gonna choose for, suppose we choose for phone number. Okay, we have to add this phone number here. So we can click on this, and here we can write 912345678910. Don't try on this number, this is just a random number. Okay, so after that we can remove this. Here we can add map. So this is the map, and also we can copy this from here. like this. And for this we can choose this mail, and here we can write demo@company.com. okay, so now what we can do, we can click on this container, and here we can write 40, and the rest would be 40, rest would be 60. So this is the 60. Now you can see that we have this. So let me go here, and here we can add the theme one color of this, and here we can go to text, and here we can write Poppins, and here we can make this okay, here we can make this 14, and here we can add this color to this. Okay, so we can go to the list, and here we can make everything in that like this. okay, here you can also choose this color only, so this color will look good. And also we can add some separation here. So for this you can click on this border. If you want to add the border like this, you can see that we have this border here everywhere. So you can also add this border. Just click on this first container, this header one, and we can go to this, and here in the border we can choose the solid, and in the bottom we can keep this border. okay, so if I see, you can see that we have this border now. Also we can click on this, and we can add a border here also in the left side. okay, like this. You can see that we have this little bit border. If you want to add whole, so you can remove this, and also you can remove this. okay, now you can add this to this, I think. So this will also work, something 5, and also we can go here and we can add this to this 5. So you can see that now the border is also working now fine. okay, so let me publish this once in the entire site so we don't lose anything. So now we have to make this section. okay, so for making this section we can again add this one, and here we can write header main. okay, so we can give some color to this. Let's give this white, so it will be always sticky also. So let me click on this, and here we can add 1400. we can remove all the padding. okay, then you can see that we have this aura interior. So let me refresh this here, and we're gonna copy this from footer. okay, so we're gonna copy this everything from here. So like that, you can see that we have this button and this. So we can, so let me wait for it to open. okay, so sometimes it takes time. So what we can do, we can just go here and let's refresh this once. okay, now let's go here and we're gonna open this with Elementor here. okay, so everything says properly. We just have to replace these images here, replace the images. okay, so let's wait for it. okay, so sometimes it takes time to load. So let's see. so till then what we can do, we can just add a WordPress menu here. okay, and also we can design it like, you can see that we have this color. So we can add the Poppins font here, and also we can remove the 500 pixel to this, give 500 pixel. let's play with some like this colors. also you can make this 600 pixel. also we can add this background also. So let's keep this text only, and here we're gonna make this none. and when someone hover on this, we have this color and this color like this. okay, and now let's see. so this is open. so let me copy the this read more from here, and we can click on this and paste this. and just remove this 30 pixel from the top. Click on this layout, and here we can space between and center, so like this. Okay, so for that here we can write and query something. So you can write here and query or something what you want. Here we can write inquire now, something like that. Okay, then let's go here, and here we're gonna click on this footer. So you can also access the header and footer by opening the home page only. Okay, so now we can click on this, copy this, and we can come here and we can paste this here. Okay, so now just drag and drop this above, and we can click on this, and here we have to just remove this br tag, and also we can go here, and here we can choose the heading color like this. So we have this. So now just add some 5 to the top, 5 to the bottom, and here also we can write 10 10 10 like this. Okay, so now we can make this 12, and we can make this 12 header main, and here you can see that we have the position, and also we have this motion effect, so we can make this sticky at the top. Okay, so when you click, you can see that this part of the header is always sticky. So let me publish this, and now we can just refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built our header also. So this is very much not similar, I think, only from the design's perspective, but you can play with the fonts and colors to make the design same. Okay, I think. Okay, so we have to just make this little bit bigger. Make it a little bit bigger, and here we can click on this, and here we can make this uppercase. Okay, like that. And if I go to the header main, we can add some more padding to this, similarly to this, so this will make it similar, I think, as I can see there. Okay, something like that. Okay, so you can adjust the styling of the header according to you. Okay, so I think, okay, so you can see that everything is done. Okay, and we can, let's make this heading color. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, so all the sections are working. We have successfully built our whole website. Now only the some things are left, like how we're gonna do the responsive part and how we're gonna add these animations here. So you can see that when I refresh here, we have this type of animation coming here like this. So I will show you how you can add this animation to this section. So I'm not gonna show you all the animations in this video because it will make the video long. So only I will show you how you can add this animation and mobile responsiveness after that. So we're gonna add the animations to this section. So let's wait for it to open once. Okay, so for adding the animations, what we can do, you can see that we have this section. So so you have to just select the section which you want to add the animation. Suppose I want to add the animation in this. So suppose I click on this, and we can go to the motion effect, and from here we can choose the entrance animation. So here you can find so many entrance animation. Okay, but I'm gonna choose the slide in up animation. Okay, and also we can click on this. Here we can add motion effect, and here we're gonna choose the zoom in effect. Okay, 300 pixel. And for this also you have to just select this, and you can add the animation according to that. Suppose I want to add this slide in up, and always keep your animation same exact in all the website. Don't add some different animation to all the different sections, so it will not look good. Okay, always keep the similarity in your animations. I'm gonna have some basic animation here. So always give some means here I give 2 milliseconds, 3, 4, then let's give here 500. So it will open this after that, some like that. So here we can add zoom in animation, and this will comes after 600 milliseconds. And here we can give the animation to this, so this will have the zoom in animation, and this will come after 400 seconds, something like that. And here we can give a slide in left animation, or we can give slide and right animation like this, and this will come after 500-600 seconds. Okay, so let me publish this, and we're gonna see the whole animations from start. So we have added the animation in this, so let me refresh this here, and after refreshing, let's see. So you can see that the animations is working like that. Okay, so now let me show you how you can make the mobile responsiveness of this website. So for making the mobile part, let me refresh this here once. Okay, so let me close this here, and we're gonna open this from start. Let's wait for it to open. So first we're gonna make the responsive for the mobile. Here you can see that we have this option to make for the mobile, for the tablet, and you can also add custom breakpoints here. Okay, so you can see that this is not looking good. So for that, what we can do, we can click on this, or let's click on this. Okay, so here we can make this 400, and inside box we'll see carousel here and here. So if I go to this hero, you can see that we have, I think we have given some padding to somewhere. Inside box will contain, okay, so here is the padding. So let me remove the padding like this, and we can add 20 padding to every side. Okay, so this is the inner box. Here we can make the padding also 30 pixel. Also now you can just make this styling font size, just make this font size according to you 35 pixel. Okay, like this, and you can just copy this for all the slides, means make the similar for all the slides. Okay, and for this navigation, and we can go here, and everything is looking good. So let me duplicate this from here like this. So you can see that we have successfully have this, and also you can have this slide here. Make this 450 pixel. Let's make this 500 pixel. Okay, and similarly we can click on this. Here we can also make this 500 pixel. Here we can also click on this and make this 500 pixel. Okay, now we have to add this navigation below. So we can click on this settings, and in the navigation part we can go and make this center and below. Similarly this center and below. Okay, now we can go to styles, and here you can see that we have the navigation. So let me decrease the font size of this like this, 20 pixel is good, and we can play with some paddings of this 8 pixel. Okay, so now you can see that this arrow is little bit down, so we can click on this navigation part, and this is the, okay, so let me make this everything 0 for the mobile. This value is also 0, this value is also 0. Okay, so now we can play with this horizontal position, and we can make this like this, 2.6 RAM, 2.6 EM value, and similarly we can put 1.5 EM value here, and let me put this 1.5 EM value also to this. Okay, so this is looking good now. Okay, so you can we have successfully made our header, means the hero section, and also we can click on this, so it will come from left to right like that. Okay, let me publish this, and let's quickly make the responsive to all the sections here. So for that we can click 40 20 40 20. Okay, and similarly for this you can click on this. Here you can make 80 20 80 20, so it will give some spacing and all. So you can see that how quickly we have made this. Also we can make this 0, so it will be like this. Okay, so making the mobile part and the responsive part is very easy in Elementor. You have to just play with the properties. Okay, just remove some properties, just add some properties. Okay, here you can see that we have this arrows dots here, but the dots are not showing here. Okay, so you can just check what the issue is by going here in the carousel. Here you will find this navigation option. Just make everything in the center and make this 0, make this center and make this 0, so it all will be in the center. Now just we have to add some vertical position. So let me give this, and here we're gonna add this value to the RAM. Okay, so let's add this value to 3.3 RAM, and similarly for this we can make this 3.3 RAM. Okay, and for the horizontal position, what we can do, we can write it here 1.2 RAM, and similarly for this we can write 1.2 RAM. Okay, now we can go to styles in the navigation part. Here we're gonna make this 10, 15, 20, or we can keep this 18. Okay, then we can make this 8 like this. Also, now we can go to this content, and here in the navigation part we can add some vertical position mode. Let's make this 4 RAM, 4 EM, 4 EM. Okay, so you can see that we have successfully made this. Okay, like this we can go here, and here we have to just simply add 80 pixel to this, 20, 80 and 20. Okay, and you can make this in the center like this. Okay, so now everything, rest things are looking good. I think here we have to just add 80, 80 to like this, 80, 20, 80, 20, and we can also make this in the center. Okay, and similarly for this we can make this 80, 20, 80, 20. Okay, so and we can click on this, the main section, and we can go to the layout, and here we can make this space between center, and here we can make this 50. So we have some gap here, and also you can make this in the center if you want. Make this like this. Okay, you can also make this center like this, also like this, so everything would be in the center. Okay, let's make this also in the center like this, and you can also give some spacing to this. Suppose we have this box, and this is the parent box, will contain all the boxes, so we can put some gap also below this. So you can see we have this gap. Also we can make this in the center. You can make this center. Okay, just click on this, make this center, click on this, make this center, and similarly for this center, and this is also in the center. So you can see that everything is in the center. Okay, so this is also looking good. We have to just click on this carousel, navigation part, pagination part. Here we can go here, pagination, and here we can make this in the center like this, and make this in the center, so it will be in the center now. Okay, so all the sections are responsive, only the header and footer is left. So let me make the footer responsive also. So we can click on the footer from here directly, and let's make everything in the center. Here also we can just go to this, and here we can see that we can have 40, 20, 40, 20. Okay, then we can click on this, and here we can add this like this, and also we can make this in the center. Okay, similarly for this we can make this in the center. Okay, similarly for this we can click on this, make this in the center, and here also we can make this in the center like this. Okay, and for this second box which contains the images, this is automatically in the center, and similarly for this third box we can make this in the center also, and we can put some gap to this. Okay, here we can make this center, and here we can make this center. So now we can make this like this, and also we can increase the font size of this like this. Okay, so we have successfully built everything responsive. Only our header part is left, so it will take only 2 minutes to build this. So let me click on this header, and we don't want to show this top header in the mobile, so we can click on this responsive, and we can hide it from the tablet and mobile. And for the header main, we can click on this button. We don't want to show this button in the mobile. If you want to show, you can add it here, but we largely don't show these things in the mobile. You can add this in the links only. So make this full width and add this in the center like this. Okay, so this is perfectly working now, and let's put some padding here. Let me click on this, and here we're gonna do it like this, 25 pixel. click on this, and here we can put some. Okay, so here we can put the header main, here we can put 12 pixel. Okay, and here we can make this 27. Then click on this, and here we can go to toggle button. Here we have the background color to this, and we can make this white. Okay, and here you can see that we have this, and also we can make this white. Drop down, and here we can make this to, let me see what is the, so from here you can go here and you can play with the font size from here. So let me keep this 13 pixel. Okay, and here you can change the fonts and all whatever you want, and also we can change the hover colors from here. So for the hover we want this, and for we'll make this white, and for this also we want this color, and we're gonna make this in the white. So if I go here and see, this is working now. Okay, so let me publish this, and after publishing, let's refresh our website final time. So you can see that all these things are working. So just you have to make the responsive part of this website, means not the responsive, the animation part to all the sections. Rest you can see that we have successfully cloned this website step by step from start. So if you like such type of video, you can like and subscribe our channel. We make such type of awesome content in our YouTube videos. Also you can see that we have these things working here properly. So now one part is left where you can add the linking and all. So for that, what we can do, like here you can see that when I click on this, it is taking to the respective section. So for that, what we can do, let's go to the edit page option, and in the edit page we're gonna add some CSS ID to all the sections. So for that, what we can do, suppose I want to link this about, so we can click on this, and here we can have the CSS ID. We just write the same which we have just added while making these menus. Okay, so here we can write the about, and this is for the services. You can go here, and here in the services you can write here services, and here we can write CSS ID offers, and below you can see that the case studies are there. Here we have testimonials, so we can click on this. We can click on this, go to this, and here we can write testimonials. Okay, so let me publish this, and let's refresh this again. So let's wait for it to save this. Okay, so this is saved. Now let's refresh this here, and let's wait for it to open. So after refreshing, you can see that everything is working properly. Header is also sticky. If I click on this about, taking to the about, services, power offers, and testimonial. Okay, so we don't have added contact. You can add the contact from the menu. Okay, so we have successfully built our whole website. Let me check the mobile part of this once. Okay, so you can see that this is also responsive for the mobile. Okay, so one thing is left. I think this is not responsive. So for that, what we can do, we can just it will show here, but it will not showing here because we have to remove that thing from there. So this is the carousel. If I go to the styles, okay, let's go to the here. We go to the settings. You will see that we have added this. So I'll just make this 0. We don't want the offset in mobile. So let's publish, and let's now refresh this. So it will solve this. Okay, so you can see that this is gone now. Okay, so you can see that all these sections are responsive. So we have successfully built our whole website from start end to end, from by step by step. So if you like such type of awesome videos, and if you are new to our channel, you can like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and share our videos with your friends. And all the images are free in the video description. You can also download this pre-made website kit from the video description at very cheap rates. Okay, so I will see you next time with an awesome video like this.